You know, guys, many English learners feel afraid to speak, not because they don't know the words, but because of their accent.
And they ask, will people judge me? Or will they laugh? But here's the real question. Is the accent is really important or is it just something we're taught to worry about? Afraid to speak.
But that's why we think this topic matters.
Volume was in my head, not in my face.
Exactly, but that's not true. Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast.
I'm Rohmawati.
And I'm Nurlailatul. In this episode, we want to talk about English learners worry about.
Yeah, something that sometimes makes us too afraid to speak. Do we have to sound like native speakers to be good at English?
Because honestly, both of us are not fluent English speakers, but that's why we think this topic matters.
For me, I used to notice about my speaking English just because I thought my Indonesian accent was so strong.
Same, I was worried that people would judge how I talk, not what I actually say.
But then I realized most people understand me just fine. So, the volume was in my head, not in my face.
Exactly. Many learners feel they need to sound like a native before they start speaking, but that's not true.
Let's talk about what experts say. Cambridge English and main language experts say you don't need to sound like a native speaker to be successful in English. Clarity and intelligibility are far more important.
In simple words, you don't need to sound like a native, you just need to speak clearly so people understand you.
The British Council also says an accent is not a problem unless it prevents communication. So, accent is not a problem unless people can't understand you.
And David Crystal, a famous linguist, said, everyone speaks with an accent. Even native speakers have different accents, American, British, Australian, and so on.
So, don't be ashamed of your accent. You are not wrong. You are multilingual, and that is amazing. It's time for something fun. Alright, real talk Q&A. I will ask each other about our accent experiences.
Yes, let's go!
First one. Have you ever tried to fake accent to like a fake British or American and then felt totally awkward about it?
I said something like, I would like to with a fake accent, and then heard with my own recording and was like, who's the person? So embarrassing. Okay, my turn. What do you do when someone says, wow, your English sounds so Indonesian?
Well, back then I wanna disappear, but now I just say, well, I'm Indonesian. Glad you noticed.
So amazing.
Okay, the next question. Which is more important? Perfect grammar or speaking confidently, even with a strong accent?
Definitely speaking confidently. Because grammar can improve with time. But if you don't speak, you wouldn't grow it all. Okay, last one. If someone told you you speak English well, but your accent is still Indonesian, what would you say?
Okay, I'd say yes, that's true, and I'm proud of it. Cause I'm Indonesian and I must be proud about it.
Yes, Because our accent is our identity. We don't need to hide it.
Exactly. English is for communication, not for impressing people who think only native is good enough.
Yes, that's right. So our message for you is don't worry to speak perfect English. Just speak with your own voice and your own accent.
Accent is your identity. What matters most is to understood and being brave to speak up.
Thank you for listening. If you have the same experience or thought, feel free to share with us.
Thank you so much for watching us and keep practicing uh, to speak up, don't be afraid, and bye.